Kona sama president Kaya say, I am very disappointed. Say,
Ebusian for aha Ghana TVGH. Mesrel, like, comment, subscribe, turn on notifications so that anytime videos of this nature are uploaded, you'll be notified. Ebusian for na do nyami, na do nyami. Saudi nature on the yamoda na do nyami. And you I say, we've been producing me, na me go to. Na do nyami. Adentia. Another Yakupon, me see. So be ya wade. Na dene ya oya. And I saw obi ya wade na him say ade ani pa no di ya no. Oni wendi ni ye no. Uko Akoto join mo. Bompa ye na sun frenya na na kupon do Yakupon. Me see ono. Onche ho kra. Pakpa movement. Na journalist. Bebre. He say last year, the budget be by 78 million Ghana cedis budget be. Now, some budget don't say communication, and them say it was mainly purpose to tilt a conversation on radio stations to silence media men and co. Upeso kasana must kase jiska kanutum. You cannot be eating and be talking at the same time. Observe table manners. And I don't know what happened, but I feel way there. Scano as ancient and co-forms are. And some of the journalists are beginning to awaken to reality. I'm surprised, said, Angel FM4, Angel TV4, or more Accra, one of them journalists, Serwaa Akoto, Ewa Mushosu. I bet Lambasti is yesterday John Domani Mama, anyway, anyhow. Adentia. Or see, sir, response crowd chim we again. I say, any boy. Is any boy? But your response, our chimono, choro, our comment section, mama me what, mention a response, our chimo. I think any boy, and I say boy or something like that. I've been hearing people say it, but I've not really taken time to process spelling. Yes, most of the time, spelling na midi, ekai, west. Or sis, as Sema your mama has replied to Coco in Sema or say, or so or be the 50 acres man. Now, 50 acres no Coco na. Audio was sooner, or no, so you're affected by this price, any sense, or say, hey, your man penny beya, jajimienu. Sorry for my choice of word, but no neka. Or so my penny beya jajimienu. We could go for my saying. We a career politician. A politics that feed you, John Mahama, His Excellency. Or minor, a tria bills. A tofu or mouth. A mouth cars. Yetua will cook, will gardener, Tadia will share cry yetua mau. And there is no way woman can compare with the poor cocoa farmer. Now, as some serious see. Say, Mama cocoa queer for haircut of 10 million cedis, old currency. I bra kufuado then for 475 no, and all the car 3,131 million. Ababe momo hekate we no nan kofo no su se untimi nyasem papa bia ka kire mo a ene at least don't come and cause more damage, don't come and cause them more pain. Na se we need solution, just shut up. Wa point CEO clueless about the cocoa sector. Oya juma ho I say obi o ye cocoa for rather kind of say a favor. And in the midst of all these things, what we are man penny no so no, obeka sema be comforting crofo no, shansema okika. And to hear me the passage say there, NPP for nekasa the so-called neutral journalists, Sadiq Adams mo, Serwaa and the rest. With time me say, there is nothing that unites people more than hunger. Come, me uniting crofo pa. Se come said din crofo krom ha. And you be make chiro say, mu hwehwe NPP. Chire kwan na mu register mu waiting for 2028. Ebujanfo me say no matter what happens, inshallah 2028 in there NPP ne be win election because amemo bonia John Mama His Excellency any baby should sharp it. I am govern your mind with there. It will not lead us anywhere. Let's just pray to God for life. Ebujanfo, you can support this show. You can support for the upgrading of the studio. media adwa de wa upgrade ni de enti ma mumbo adwa mumbo me mumbo me me na say me upgrade media musa adwa say adwa background e fe pa enti musu mumbo me na me upgrade media e fe ebusianfo don't go anywhere. Conversation is up next. I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.
Jaima Monsua, ebe pro because munim dia modebe.
Munim
150 years in the munim dia modebe.
Hey!
Enti se we cocoa farmer. Papa was starting chocolate no nie. Ne ma ye. The odua cocoa na we nim said yesi dua no.
Oh no.
Ono nim museum. Omaina.
Omo ti atakwa me dan krem.
Omaina odua cocoa no.
Chocolate krem.
One na busuafo. Omo nim museum. Na yen ni omo hwan na ye museum ebefa.
Enya yen.
Charlie.
Adwin no shasi obi nwen ma yen. Because Ghana just me mayem coffee me mpon coffee. So adwuma na ye kwese kwada afi. Ya be adi asem krai.
Randi abe mo se omo nkobo bosia. Wo de omo be ya ade no. Se bia ye nkoye bosia biem. Ye en collapse ni en restart.
See.
Ye collapse cocoa industry ni en restart.
Na yo no ye bia ma no so ohweso kwa wantimi ahweso ye collapse na me ahya ase foforo na obetimi ahya ase
successive government
adi ase madi ye hwamo madi enema bunu no ma disappoint ye papa
1965 na ye wo cocoa processing omo ye 50% and 40% cocoa na ye do nyina ye process 40 65 ntinka nenka cocoa
ntinka ye
100%
Ghana ni beka so otu kwa brocha kwanam eposo ne desert so ama wakowu
omo beba no pay aba beka na when ye say when yemfa bibia anto form ne enya childish politics no na yenhwe vision say efri na ekoi NPP NDC yenka mom ne yemfa cocoa industry na ye nanamode je ho a ema ye scholarship ema ye cocoa clinic ema ye nya Kumasi Sports Stadium abrofo mpo ani ye se omo mpay asem no omunya amfaso wo cocoa so saa no omusi Sports Stadium say ye mfaso no abro so ye yi oyi di amamo enne ye ntumi nsi hospital ma cocoa farmer nke wo so omo abrosan wo krum ha cocoa farmer
ekasikafo na so omo ye cocoa farmers
first ye ka so bi ye cocoa craft odo cocoa enne hwe ye ne etie obroni ne decide ama ye ba ye benya ye politicians no one decision to process everything locally will change our lives ye beto aso. Well,
but Obama son Abekona, some president Kaya say, I am very disappointed. Say, Onusu ye cocoa farmer, but any acres of land or the cocoa. Now the Abanon so a canibi.
Well,
really, are we supposed to listen to this? Because say cocoa, cocoa campa. President Minyuni said, let's not, no, you see, let's not read it.
My so politics and so. You need TV or hangina. Young fap, but yen to me. Politics need the DM. Young fancy
bought by
yes. The solution is the Malaysian example where politicians, Kofuaka, Nanaduaka, President Milsaka, Yaden, Malaysia, 4 days or my almost started so Musisi fight to a form.
And no.
A dear panel
proximity nti kosi no wafom ho na onya product primary products no fanya adwuma na ye mrantie ni nyina nko mbeko ho ye nyina ye beko ho akwa ye factory thank you unemployment rate akosoro e ma fom da bia akosoro politicians no ene ye ba ye ne employ we ene ye ba ne employ we so obi aye employ no enka ye beti so hwe ade we ye ntimi nye we as a warehouse bi aye na kama fefefe obi aba ye benya sika
ya akra ni se kwa me kroma de no cocoa processing sugar abrofo no so mkofa sugar o Brazil ye no ye wo ba bia
ye wo chese
ye do su tware nti o ye sugar factory wa su tware sugar no ye different cocoa.
I don't want to get in personal conversation as Adam tried to do, but at least I can say that Joseph Boy-Nedu as chief executive used the car, the Land Cruiser Dr. Puni bought, used that car for the entire 8 years he was chief executive of Cocoa Board. Today, we are being told of 4 brand new Land Cruisers that have been bought, over 100 pickups that have been bought, which are
for operations. Let it for operations.
Well, of course, Boy-Nedu was taking it to his girlfriend.
For operations.
Please allow me to make my point. I listen to you.
The last time they
so cars have been bought. Cars have been bought.
As for Boy-Nedu, he was taking it to church.
Operation. Randy still drives his personal car.
Okay, so
those cars were bought for operations.
You said they bought new cars.
For staff, go around the country.
Adam, please allow him when you were talking.
Don't create the impression that Randy bought 100 pickups and he's driving them.
When you were talking.
Yes, but he was also interjecting.
Let me also draw attention to something my friend Solo said. And interestingly, he said that just after saying that if he cannot claim to understand the cocoa industry. And what did Solo say? He said, well, he went to 2023 and realized the price was 9,000.
I never said 9,000.
Okay, what figure did you use?
I used $3,700 as per ton.
Today. That's what you used that figure for today.
No.
And then used a figure for 2023.
I am here, so ask me.
I'm giving you the opportunity. Go
he's a lawyer, so he'll respect your rights.
It has nothing to do with law.
If we are doing comparative analysis,
yes.
Today, the international world market price of cocoa is 3,700 per ton, as I checked.
Yes.
Now, this was the same, what do you call it, price per ton in 2023, with an exchange rate of 11.5.
It is not the case. So let me proceed. Let me proceed.
No, but you have not.
Solo, allow me to proceed.
So he made that analogy.
All right.
Are you going
I am
relating it to the current exchange rate?
I am making the point that in determining cocoa price,
yes,
you do not use the price you find on the internet for today. In determining cocoa price, what you rather do is that you do a weighted average because you cannot sell all your cocoa in a day.
No, but you are not.
Allow me to make my point. Allow me to make my point.
You land in Arabis. Don't go there. No where you are going. You go. All right, you give me the same.
You give me the direction as to how.
All right. Thank you very much.
Fifi, please go ahead.
Yes,
you have the liberty.
Yes, in determining cocoa price, what you rather do is one, you come to a conclusion on your weighted average, and the weighted average you achieve it one taking into consideration the sales you have made over the period. You also take into consideration the discount on the light crop beans, and also take into consideration rollover contracts, if any. And based on that, you come to the conclusion. No, wait a minute. He was making the point that, well, NPP was getting X amount at the time, and they did not give the farmer, and they are getting X amount today.
Is that not an argument?
Wait a minute. The reference he made to 3,700 does not even come in at all.
Why does it not come in?
Because at the time of determining cocoa price for 2024, 2025, 2026.
No, I'm talking about 2023.
Wait a minute. I am talking about today because
you are discussing two
would you
issues.
allow me to talk?
All right.
Thank you very much.
Allow him.
Allow him.
At the time, you see, cocoa price had already been determined by August last year. The year ends September the following year. At the time of determining the price, managers of Cocoa Board and the committee chaired by the finance minister, which is the producer price review committee, came and told us that they've done the assessment, they've done the weighted average, and the average price they will realize was 7,200.
7,200.
7,200
Ghana cedi.
Dollars per ton.
Yes.
Based on that, they were giving the cocoa farmer $5,040 as the price they were offering to the cocoa farmer.
Which amounts to what percentage?
So, please, you are not leading me. Allow me to make the point. Take notes. Right. Thank you very much. After telling us that they were going to make 7,200, today they come back and say that, well, we said 7,200, but it's not 7,200, it's now 4,000. How did they arrive at that figure? Because by the time you determine your weighted average, it is based on the sales you have made and the projections you've done on the market. So by just coming to say that, well, I said 7,200, it's no more 7,200, it's 4,100. How did you arrive at the 4,100?
Substantively.
Because, you know what, this whole conversation about why we are here is as a result of the fact that they failed to take advantage of the market.
It's not true. That's not true. That's not true. We will not listen.
Please. Make your point. Make your
You want me to interrupt you? When you do,
no, gentlemen.
I have not.
You called me a liar on live TV.
I have not. Allow me to make the point.
This is a lie. A fat lie.
Yes, you've established that it's a fat lie. So you will show us why it's a fat lie when your time comes.
The people who, when they determined the price, said it was 7,200, today are telling you 4,100. And they say that there's nothing wrong with it and the price has changed. How did it change? You do not determine price based on assumptions. You determine price based on sales made and projections.
What are you saying?
Would you listen? Would you listen?
It's not assumption.
So, would you listen?
But you are educating the masses.
Assumption.
What's the difference?
No, please. Go
It's
ahead.
assumptions that you make to arrive at
The assumption is not based on your figment of your imagination.
Hey,
it's based on data.
But what you are saying, but you are making projections. It's assumption. All things be equal.
You know what?
Put their mics off.
The needless interruption will not allow us to make the conversation proceed.
Please put their mics off for me. Okay. Solo.
But you must.
No, please.
Right.
Let Fifi.
Fifi go.
Land.
I promise.
Okay,
I will
Fifi.
even come in.
Fifi, this is your point. Wrap it up in 30 seconds, and then I'll ask a question.
I cannot wrap it up in 30 seconds because there are a lot of things that have been said.
Yeah, because of the time.
And there's the need for me to also correct them. And unfortunately, they will not even allow me to proceed. Thank you. So anyone who says that the farmer must be paid based on 4,100 is not being honest with the cocoa farmer. And they are telling us that, well, they even took advantage of the market. If you took advantage of the market and you told us we're going to realize 7,200, why are you now offering 4,100? If you took advantage of the market and you sold at the right time, why are you now saying that your FOB price should be 4,100, not the 7,200 you promised the cocoa farmer?
Extremely difficult to watch.
Yeah.
And I found it difficult largely because I just couldn't imagine my sister or a relative in that position. So I felt very bad for the ladies, for their image, for their way forward, for their future. Some of them may be married or getting closer to getting married. What portends for them? How is society going to treat them? That is how I felt. And so, for me, I think aside from the legal aspect, what the Ministry of Gender needs to do is to quickly identify all these ladies and take them through some degree of counseling, you know, so that none of them take the decision to even harm herself. There's that possibility. If you have videos out there and people chastising you and running you down, etc., there's that possibility that someone may...
And the fact that follow me doesn't mean that they went to do anything, right? And they're going to be... There's going to be a lot of assumptions.
Yes. But largely, you see, this is where I was coming to. This is actually a business. There are a lot of people who are into this business of traveling around the world and doing this very thing that we've seen in the video. Yeah. And then engage in the sexual activities and put it on websites. But the challenge is they don't usually put it on normal day-to-day website. They have what they call deep links. They have underworld websites where they put them. You know, so when you say let's go and block it, it's not that easy. There are special spaces within the deep web where they place these things, so they can be there forever. So, you know, when it comes to the internet, there is that internet that you and I will use every day. And then there is the deep internet that 99% of internet users don't know anything about.
They call it the dark web.
The dark web. This is where they place a lot of the content. You know, so it's not something that you can easily just go and remove. So I think we need to go beyond the ordinary. The Ghana government needs to step in and see what, you know, we probably need to find some expert hackers to see if they can do anything to erase it from the deep web, you know.
So this deep web, when you're coming to Ghana and get to immigration and they ask for your details, the immigration is not able to go into this deep world to see that this kind of person you are.
No, I don't know if they have that. I don't know if they have that capabilities. I don't know. But at least when I was at the embassy as head of information, if someone is coming to Ghana to engage in any media-related activity, we give permissions. So we'd have to verify the person, their media house, and all of that. So technically, even what he did, take away the sexual activity aside, even the fact that he was on the streets engaging people, that can be deemed as a media activity, and he needed permission for it. But of course, this is an illicit activity, so therefore he will not go through the right channels to get the permission and all of that. But my point one is, I think the ministry of gender quickly needs to identify all the ladies and provide some degree of counseling for them. Of course, Ministry of Foreign Affairs and Ministry of Communication have to come together to see, at least, even if we are not successful, we need to make the attempt that we are doing something about it.
Okay.
We can't just leave it just so because we, you know, the Russian constitution says you can't extradite. No, that's okay. Let's make the effort and let's allow Ghanaians and the world to see that in Ghana, when you commit a crime, we will make the effort to arrest you and to punish you.
Okay.
Let that